So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this striker, Benjamin Sesko, is someone I really like the look of, Peter, because everything about him screams target man. But for me, he's much better when the ball's on the deck. It's all about his speed on the counter and the way he cleverly attacks the space behind opposition defences.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. That's going to go a long way. Idrissa Gueye did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Sure, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Shaw chooses to go cross-field. Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Here's a chance! Split-second reaction.
Matheus Cunha is offering a right smile there.
Matheus Cunha. Garner. Mikolenko shifted upfield. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ugarte. Sesko. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Maguire. Through. Garner. McNeil. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Grealish. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ugarte. Shaw. And he goes cross-field. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Ugarte. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Grealish. comes to the pressure. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Referee's given a throw. Nice control, and it's Shaw. Lovely bit of skill. Mikolenko is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Played towards the other side. McNeil looks to the other side. Grealish. Grealish cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Turns and goes back, takes a shot. Patterson. McNeil. Patterson. McNeil. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Idrissa Gueye. Patterson. It's McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diogo Dalot. Played towards the other side. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Šeško actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Punched away. Diogo Dalot, played in by Dalot. Branthwaite getting this one clear. Shaw delivers. Branthwaite with the clearance. Shaw crossed in once more. Garner. McNeil. Patterson. Garner. Grealish. And it's Gueye. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Shaw, and he goes cross-field. Matheus Cunha. Idrissa Gueye wins the duel this time.
Manchester United. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Grealish. Ball is over the line. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a Sesko! Mikolenko. Grealish. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. McNeil played over towards the opposite flank. Idrissa Gueye. Played back in. Played out to the right. It's McNeil. Patterson's cross. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Lisandro Martinez aimed forwards. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Sesko.
Sesko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
McNeil looks to the other side, and it's Grealish. Grealish. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Quarter of an hour played. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. That's very neat. Matheus Cunha. Garner with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That has been knocked clear. Ugarte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's there to head it! Harmlessly behind. Garner. Moved on forwards. Mikolenko. Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Ugarte, who's set up one goal so far. Matheus Cunha. Cleared away. And they've got a throw. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. It's Casemiro. Garner played out to the left flank. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Very nicely done. That is good strength. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice physical challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot looking understandably energised after his goal. Good chance here!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Idrissa Gueye. Patterson. De Ligt. De Ligt, gently done. Shaw. Shaw going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that's been well dealt with. Shaw, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Muscular approach does pay off here. McNeil, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cleared without complication. Oh, they could be caught out here. And here's a chance, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Diogo Dalot can get it clear. And it's played forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Mikolenko, played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McNeil And he goes cross-field. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Mikolenko, played over towards the opposite flank. Gay. Garner. Mikolenko. Reach. Great defending, strong and determined. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And it's Ugarte. No foul, says the referee. Garner forwards and with intent. Now it's McNeil. Patterson. McNeil. And the referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a loose ball. And it's Gay. McNeil. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Idrissa Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Idrissa Gay does really well to win the ball there. Patterson. Garner. Branthwaite. Long ball looking to counter. Shaw gently done. Played towards the other side. Diogo Dalot. Matthias Cunha proves too strong. Idrissa Gueye did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. McNeil chooses to go cross-field. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. McNeil played towards the other side. He's having a look round. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, such a clever touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shaw looks to the other side. Dallo. Matthias Cunha. Time to deliver. Nikolenko. Garner. And he goes cross-field. McNeil is onto it in a flash. Grealish. Now he's wondering who wants it. Gueye. Grealish. Lovely feet. Grealish with the cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. Diogo Dallo. Crossfield changing the point of attack. Matthias Cunha. And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Patterson made over towards the opposite flank. Garner. And it's Grealish. Garner, that's a delicate pass. Ugarte. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. O'Brien. McNeil. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Garner. Grealish. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Out to the right. Casemiro. Ugarte forwards and with intent. Nice looking ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Grealish. And it's played forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Greenish is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bugatti. Šeško. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shaw. Played towards the other side. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot battling down that right flank. Branthwaite chooses to go cross-field. And here's Grealish. And here's Grealish. And it's Garner. Šeško. Mathias Cunha. Bugatti. Aim forwards. Now it's Bruno. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shaw. Mathias Cunha. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's really well manoeuvred. Greenish looks to the other side. Idris again. And it's Greenish. Greenish. And he's there to get it away. That's the throw. Mikolenko. And it's played in. Too long, and over the line. Diogo Dalot. It's a good run down the right. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. O'Brien, and he goes cross-field. Patterson. McNeil. Now here's the delivery. Casemiro shifted upfield. Mathias Cunha. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Bugatti. Bruno Fernandes. Patterson. Branthwaite. Idris Gueye. Branthwaite forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. Bugatti. De Ligt, gently done. Ugarte. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Ugarte. Casemiro. Ugarte. Casemiro. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, great header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Matheus Cunha may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
That'll be a throw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played into the middle. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Garner. Grealish. Mikolenko. McNeil. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. And here's Grealish. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Šeško! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Idrissa Gueye. Patterson. McNeil. Looks to the other side. Grealish. For a throw in. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mathias Cunha. Shaw. Ugarte. Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, sweet feet. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Garner. McNeil. Garner. And here's Beto. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because
Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Šeško really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Šeško. Idrissa Gueye. Moved on forwards. Branthwaite. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Garner. Grealish. Patterson. And it's Patterson. And here's McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Beto! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Šeško. Good running, strong and purple. Takes the shot! Grealish. Garner. Mikolenko. Grealish. Branthwaite. And it's played forward. McNeil head over towards the opposite flank. Mikolenko. Mikolenko. Grealish. Showing good feet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Diogo Dalot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. In with the challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? Clipped into space. McNeil. McNeil, gently done. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bruno Fernandes. Mathias Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Mathias Cunha. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
McNeil. Beto. McNeil. Beto. McNeil. That has found him in acres of space. Deer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And he is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, he's been a real pest on that flank, Peter, but I think life is about to get tougher.
Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Played towards the other side. Shaw. Casemiro.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Šeško. Over to the left. He's had a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Mykolenko chooses to go cross-field. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha, played into space. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. McNeil. Branthwaite. Tarkowski. Grealish. Mykolenko. Mykolenko played over towards the opposite flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Šeško. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. Chooses to go back. Chance for a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ugarte brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Tarkowski shifted upfield. McNeil looks to the other side. That's a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Ugarte. Casemiro. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. McNeil. Tarkowski. Grealish. Mykolenko. And he goes cross-field. That's not going far. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil. Cross goes in there.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw. Shaw. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, sweet feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shoots! Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Grealish. McNeil looks to get on the end of this. Patterson. Garner. Spread out to the left. Diogo Dalot gets across to intercept that. Played towards the other side. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McNeil. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Mikolenko. Mikolenko going full tilt down the left. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, where's he looking? Matheus Cunha plays it through. Diogo Dalot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Matheus Cunha. Aim forwards. Šeško. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's McNeil. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. That's good play. Aimed in towards the centre. Martinez. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha moved on forwards. Big chance! And he should have made it 4.
Šeško really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Patterson tries to clear. Shaw. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's run loose here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McNeil.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Matheus Cunha. Patterson. Branthwaite. McNeil. McNeil chooses to go cross-field, and it's Grealish. Grealish goes on a charge down the left. Hit into the middle. Here comes an up he goes!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Idrissa Gueye wins the duel this time. McNeil, Patterson. Beto, and he shoots! And he's heaved it away. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Garner. Branthwaite looks to the other side. Grealish. Mikolenko. And it's Grealish. Oh, such a clever touch. He came in hard, very hard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Diogo Dalot, forwards and with intent. And it's Dalot, showing good feet. Oh, it's come loose. Shaw. Maguire. Matheus Cunha. Nice control. And there's the shot! Garner. Grealish. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Mikolenko played over towards the opposite flank. Just about up to 75 minutes. Does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Searching pass he's played there. Caresses it through. De Ligt with the clearance. McNeil plays it short. McNeil. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
McNeil, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Ugarte. Shaw. And it goes cross-field. Grealish. Mikolenko. McNeil played towards the other side, and it's Grealish. Lovely bit of skill. Garner. Mikolenko. Mikolenko played into space. That has been knocked clear. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. And it's Patterson. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Fernandes, gently done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Out to the right. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That was asking just too much of him. Idrissa Gueye. McNeil looks to the other side. Grealish. Garner. Grealish gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save. They've played it short. Now it's McNeil. Now then, the ball's come loose. Garner played out towards the right wing. That's a good ball. Moved on forwards. Šeško. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Šeško clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Casemiro. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Lisandro Martinez goes short. Bruno Fernandes. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Applies the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Branthwaite, aim forwards.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Mykolenko. Lovely feet. And it's Garner. Nice physical challenge. Ugarte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Can he deliver? Tarkowski getting this one clear. Ugarte. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. McNeil. Garner. Greenish. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. McNeil. Great chance! Garner. Played out to the right. And it's Patterson. And here's McNeil. McNeil! He's put it wide.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Garner. Greenish. The final 5 minutes. Mykolenko, and he goes cross-field. That's very neat. And he's got his cross in. And play for a throw. Mykolenko. It's gone out for a throw-in. Matches Cunha. De Ligt. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Idrissa Gueye. Shaw. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Ugarte. Matches Cunha. Proves too strong. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Grealish. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McNeil. And it's Patterson. He is just caressing the ball. And that's a throw-in. Patterson, oh, it's played into the area. And he thumps it clear. Gueye. And here's McNeil. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's in, and the shot! Diogo Dalot. Matches Cunha. Ugarte, long ball upfield. McNeil. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Beto. Patterson. It's McNeil. McNeil, head over towards the opposite flank. Out for a throw. Matches Cunha. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Matches Cunha. Grealish, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Garner. McNeil chasing after it. Clearly not happy with that. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Shaw. De Ligt. De Ligt shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Manchester United have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. O'Brien can get it clear. Martinez looks to the other side, and it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes, and he shoots! Oh, impressive strike. Garner. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Shaw. That is lovely. Oh, he's found him in space. There's the shot! Not out the best in the keeper. And it's Dallow. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.